Hello.
Hey.
Welcome
to nobody that's watching.
No, I think there's somebody watching. We got 3.
That's the computer and both of our phones.
Ah, shit. We gotta do it anyway, because someone's gonna pop in.
Right. No, I know.
Also, podcast. We're gonna.
Yeah, this is technically the podcast right now.
So, what's up? Welcome back to Out of Our League.
Unless you're new.
Unless you're.
Then welcome. Welcome to our Twitch. Welcome to our first live podcast. If you somehow stumbled across this, thank you. Please watch. If we upload this as just a podcast, you should have been there.
Yeah.
You should have been there for the
It was a lot of fun. We just started, but it was a lot of fun.
Should we, start off with our expectations for how this is going to go?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm worried about our mental state by the end of this.
It's gonna be fucked. Well, I mean, like I said earlier, we've been up for the whole day already.
Yeah, I woke up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I woke up at 6:30. So.
But you actually had to work.
Yeah, and then I had a whole day.
I had the day off, and I just laid around except for whenever I had to take my wife to the airport. So
we're gonna have a time. I think we're gonna hit a lull, and then we're gonna be like, oh, only 5 more hours, and then the energy's gonna jump.
Well, before we talk about our schedule, let's get the energy going.
Yeah. I'm only worried about hitting a point where I'm like, what's the point? No one's watching.
Yeah. That's been in the back of my mind all day.
I'm just going to treat it like 2 bros hanging out. There might be someone watching.
That's all I want this to be.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to treat this like this is a normal day. Like we don't really even have the cameras going or anything. It's just...
that one was strong.
It's just us vibing. 2 bros playing video games, opening cards, playing with Legos.
Yeah.
Because God knows... I would just be sitting at my computer playing fucking Splitgate or Warzone with you if we weren't doing this since Jordan's gone. But
we're doing what we would already be doing.
Pretty much, yeah. Some more fun stuff than what we would normally be doing with the cards and stuff.
Right.
Like we wouldn't have gone and got these cards if it wasn't for this.
Not at all.
We wouldn't have. Well, I would have got the Lego set. What am I saying?
Yeah, you would have.
But I've been wanting this Lego set for a while now. But I guess let's talk about the schedule. So we're going to do this podcast first. Probably take 2 hours if I had to guess, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, it's going to take a bit.
And then we'll probably play our first video game. We're going to play a tournament of all the Major League sports games. So 2K, Madden, the show, NHL, and PGA. Did I miss? Oh, FIFA. Yep, FIFA.
Yeah,
so
FIFA.
6 games.
Oh, my.
And the plan is to play them in their full-length real game times. Not the video game clock, like the actual total amount of time they would take to play a real game.
So,
90 minutes for soccer.
Yeah.
60 minutes for hockey.
I was going to say, for Madden, the quarters are going to be 12 minutes.
Right. And that doesn't sound long.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long time because the clock isn't going to speed up in between plays and stuff. It's not going to play catch up. So
it's going to be a lot of time to either get fucked
yep.
or just be lead changing the whole time.
Yeah. We're going to probably set up run rules in baseball and NHL since Mikey's game is the show. He plays that more than I do, and mine is NHL. I've played that more than he has to try to make it fair. We will, do that. And then we'll split it up and do like card openings. We might not do all of them at once, or we might. I kind of want to just get it done because I'm excited about them.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm
So-
really excited about the Pokemon ones.
Yeah,
I know there's some decent ones in there. It's like, ooh, maybe.
maybe. And then after the cards, we'll switch back, play a game or two, and then maybe the Legos.
We could make music.
Yeah, we've got it set up to where we can hopefully work on music if we want to do that. And if one of us needs to just step out and take a break, then the other one will figure it out.
Yeah, do something.
My plan is probably to work on the Legos if you need to step out.
Yeah, I'll probably make like a Madden Ultimate Team.
Oh, yeah.
Just like start from scratch or something.
I should have brought the Switch out here because I could have just done Stardew for my segment if
yeah.
I wanted to. Oh, well.
You could always go grab it at some point.
Yeah, it's not like we don't have time. 24
We
hours.
don't. We gotta hurry up.
Yeah, we're actually behind schedule.
We are actually.
Yeah, fucking Domino's. Shout out Domino's. Great pizza.
Yeah, great pizza, great
But-
ingredients. Wrong pizza place.
They were just taking a little too long for us. We were trying to start this at 7, and we're like, okay, let's do 7:30. Pizza got here at 7:30.
Yeah.
So,
We don't necessarily want to eat in the mic, so
yeah, we've got it down here. I'm probably going to grab a slice while we're doing this podcast section,
yeah.
but we tried to suck down some food real quick.
Trying to suck some pep, if you know what I mean.
Sports news?
Zdeno
Chara retired after 20-something years in the league. Was it like 22?
22.
I got to look and make sure.
Actually, don't quote me on that. I don't know.
Long enough to the point now where there is no longer a player in the NHL who has ever gone against the Maple Leafs and lost to them in the playoffs. He was the last player in the league that lost to the Maple Leafs in the playoffs.
That's crazy.
No other player has. What a wild fucking stat.
That's insane.
25 seasons is what he played.
Oh my god.
He signed a one-day contract with the Bruins to close out his career. That's not who drafted him, but that's the team that, like, he loved. That's the team he was on the longest, the team he won cups with, so he technically ended his career there after
that makes sense.
a not great stint on the Islanders.
Yeah.
They looked real good 2 years ago. Last year they were dog shit.
Subban.
Yes, Subban retired. His was like 15 years.
Yeah,
I want to say 12 or 15
I
years
think it
for
was
Subban.
12.
It was somewhere around there.
It wasn't long.
And-
I think he just got to the point where he just was like, I did my time.
Well, I think he did a bunch of like he tried out some commentating during the playoffs last year since his team wasn't in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to see if he just hops right
Kind
into
of like
that.
RG3.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't have knees, so that's his problem.
I'm trying to see how many seasons Keith Yandel played. He played at 1,109 games. I don't feel like doing that math.
That's ridiculous. How many games are in a season? I'll do it.
80-something, I think. 16 seasons is how long Keith Yandel played. Maybe I included playoffs.
Probably. Mine says 13.8.
And then Subban.
That's definitely not right.
I want to look up and see how long his was just for confirmation. But other than that, Nathan McKinnon signed a 8-year contract, and he will be the highest paid NHL player once that kicks in. I think it's like $1.26 million a year or something like that.
That's a good grab.
Yeah.
Necessary grab for Colorado.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think when Cale Makar comes around for extension in a couple years, his will probably be higher than that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
They got Cale Makar for a steal. steal last year on his contract extension.
Yeah.
I think he just loves that team, you know?
Especially now.
Right. Yeah. Now that in 1 year, he got Defenseman of the Year, MVP of the playoffs, and a cup all in the same year. I'm sure felt incredible for him. PK Subban played for 13 years in the NHL.
Yeah, we were both close, I guess.
But
yeah.
Any baseball?
So I brought up the score. Blue Jays are playing the Rays right now. They're neck and neck in the wild card race. Let's see. Toronto's leading the wild card race, 1.5 games ahead, and then Tampa Bay is half a game back from them. Or no. Sorry. Toronto's 1.5 games ahead. Tampa Bay is half a game ahead, so they're a game behind Toronto. Tampa Bay beat the Blue Jays last night, and they're playing now. And let's see. Currently, it's the bottom of the 5th, and Blue Jays are up by a run. So I really hope that they steal some wins from the Rays, because that would be absolutely great.
That'd be awesome.
But yeah, for right now, Blue Jays are looking pretty good in the wild card. So
Hell yeah.
I hope that keeps going.
Yeah.
All I want is for them to make the playoffs, and then it would be awesome if they went, past one round.
Right.
College football, OSU won its first 3 games.
So is OU.
No more Bedlam.
No more Bedlam. R.I.P. Bedlam.
Tanner and I talked about it a little bit earlier. Not sure if I care or not.
I mean, it like we were saying, it was always the game that, like, in Oklahoma you looked forward to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was, as an OU fan, it was that and then the Red River rivalry, which we'll still get, but I didn't care about that one as much as I did Bedlam. Like, that one I have
being
memories.
able to go to school and be like, haha, idiot.
Yeah, exactly. But,
not like we're in school, but...
Right, I know what you mean. Like, the memories of doing that.
Yeah.
Or, like, family members that were on the other side. Just getting to shit talk them was always fun. Well, we're talking about football. Let's do a fantasy update.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about our league that we're in.
The Out of Our League.
Yep. That one. So.
That part.
All right, so for week 1, we had Gosh Allen going against Your Mom's Peach. Gosh Allen, which is my team, won 188 to 110. Shout out Josh Allen for getting me 31 points and Diggs for getting me 26. Also in week 1, we had Country Roads take Mahomes versus the Beantown Limas. 163 to 109. Country Roads taking that on.
Yeah, he steamrolled.
We jumped to week 2. We got Gosh Allen versus Country Roads take Mahomes. Gosh Allen won it 221 to 74. I absolutely shit on Damon's team, dude. That was brutal. And then Your Mom's Peach and Beantown Limas, y'all had a closer match.
It was close. Scotty had the lead for a while, and then I had some people play Monday. I had like 2 or 3 guys that played Monday, and then they got me enough points.
Yeah. That was 143 to 132. And that brings us to week 3, where we've got Gosh Allen going against Beantown Limas.
Go Limas.
This is the matchup I've been waiting for, just since we do content or whatever. I'm currently up 9-0, but that's just because of the Thursday night game. Kareem Hunt got me 9 points. I should have had Najee Harrison.
Ooh,
he had 13.1. But
that'd be a good way to start it.
Yeah, I trust in Josh Allen and Diggs enough to, like, get me there. But also, I've got Cooper Kupp, and I've got Tyreek Hill. So, like, Tyreek is really Tua's, like, main receiver.
Yeah, really
So,
is. Well,
him and Waddle.
yeah, I've got Jalen Waddle,
Uh,
who is gonna play.
yeah. So, regardless, I'll get points off of that game, either from my quarterback and receiver, or at least
Hey,
off
can you tell Tua to throw it to Jalen Waddle like a lot?
I don't have Tua, so no.
Well, like you have Tyreek, right?
Yeah, I'll hit Tyreek up real
Yeah,
quick.
be
I'll
like,
tell
hey,
him.
tell Tua like to skip you this week.
I'll tell him to play good enough to where, like, I get points off of Tyreek still, but Josh Allen still balls out. And the Bills' defense still comes up with big stops since I have them too.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's going to be the biggest game of the day for me, is
Yeah.
that one, since I have 4 technical players for it. Should be fun, though.
It's
And then-
projected to be really close, though.
yeah, it is. And then on the other side, we've got Your Mom's Peach versus Country Roads Take Mahomes, which are both sitting at 0. They haven't had anyone play yet, but it's showing Scotty has a 56% win probability over
Which
Damon.
would be good.
Yeah. Scotty needs a win.
0-2.
Yeah. I'm 2-0. Scotty's 0-2. You and Damon are 1-1.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm okay with my loss. Damon came out the gate hot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. Like, I think it was just the scheduling. But his dude's just crushed. And I was down, like,
It's because Kansas
$100.
City had a big win, and I think that's what really shot him, like, that quick.
Yeah. I was down, like, 100 points at one point. And then, out of nowhere, I just came back to, like 100 or something. I don't remember what I ended at. But he still steamrolled me.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, talking about football, I was thinking earlier, just about, like, all the teams and, like, like the New York Jets. 9/11 just passed, and I was thinking, like, why'd they stick with the name Jets? Why didn't they switch to, like, the New York Trains?
It's gonna steal my joke. You're the kid that said it louder.
As soon as you said that while we were sitting here before stream, I was like, I'm going to fucking steal that shit. I'm going to say it while we're doing something.
That's fair. I did that to people all the time in high school.
Oops.
God. But, like, really, though.
Yeah, for real. It makes a lot of sense. What brought it up is we're watching Spider-Man No Way Home right now. We started stream right as soon as Aunt May died.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. That was great timing.
Started off by crying.
Yeah, it put us in a great mood for this. But, we're like, there's always trains in Spider-Man movies. And then Mikey just went, why didn't they change to the trains instead of the jets?
The New York subs. That's pretty fire.
It's kind of hard.
A sandwich mascot?
The New York Trams. The New York Trams Ams.
Vroom, vroom.
The New York Hyperrail.
The New York magnet trains.
The New York Bullet Trains.
No, there's shootings all the time. We can't.
The Washington team was better when they were the Bullets. I'll
True.
say it.
Yeah. Yeah. Bullets is
I'm
a
not
cool
scared.
name.
Football games were more exciting when they were called shootouts. It's just a fact.
He's in the shotgun? No, he's got a shotgun. They're in the pistol. No, he has a pistol.
Oh, fuck, I couldn't swallow that bite.
Oh my god, the band's on the field!
The most exciting, outrageous.
most exciting, the most exciting, outrageous shootout I've ever seen. Oh,
he's a nice guy.
Canceled. He's a nice guy. Anyone watching?
Do we have a comment? Or is that just...
Hey, what's up, Blue? He said poggers.
Oh my god. Have you seen the Lexus commercial?
Mm-mm.
There's just 2 girls playing video games. I gotta get this bite down.
Oh no, the Spider-Men are fighting. Jimmy Fox, no, look out.
Do a play-by-play.
Alright, so, one Spider-Man, that's, Peter, that, oh god. Spider-Man 3, I guess? He's the third one? Or the newest one, he's the third? Whatever. There's like a lizard just came out of the water. I don't remember. Dr. Lizard? What's his name? I'm not a Marvel fan. Dr. Lizard.
Dr. Connors, dude?
Oh, Dr. Connors. My bad. It's just so close to Lizard. I forgot.
Alright, so there's like a Lexus commercial where there's 2 girls playing games, and it's not just them. There's a bunch of shit happening, but it cuts to these 2 girls playing, and at one point they both have like headsets on, and they're doing like the shit where you're just button mashing for commercials, and they're like, I've got my ult, and it cuts to like the next clip, cuts back towards the end, and one of the girls, as it zooms in, just goes, poggers.
Oh god. Oh no, I've seen
I
that.
gotta pull it
Because
up.
they were
It's so
doing
funny.
that, and then someone was like, "There's not even an ult in Fortnite or whatever." It's like
Yeah, were they playing like fucking Overwatch or
they
something?
were playing
like,
something like that, or he was like, "No, you don't." Poggers.
poggers.
She's never said that before in her life. That was so unnatural.
Poggers.
Poggers. Did I say it right? Do I need to do that again? Do I need to adjust my cat ear headphones?
Oh, fuck. Man, what were we talking about?
9/11.
Yep. Never forget.
No. Jesus, that was so loud. Oh my god. Oh my god, that scared me a little.
Dude, that Sprite hitting different right now.
That Sprite punched
This
you,
shit
dude.
crispy.
That's fried.
Ooh.
If your Sprite ain't going, it ain't Sprite. You're getting Sierra Mist.
Freaking hate Sierra Mist.
Sierra Mist
dude.
is trash.
Dog shit. It's
Nope.
literally just water.
The only Sierra Mist that was good was Arby's Sierra Mist.
I want
They
my
don't even have it anymore.
I want my drinks to burn whenever I drink them. Like Sprite, McDonald's Coke has a burn to it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I want that burn, you know. I want to be punished.
Is it you want to be punished because you're eating McDonald's?
No, I just
You just feel like you deserve to be
gotta
punished.
give the Tootsies away for free. Yeah, for some reason I just want my drinks to punish me. I don't know.
Makes sense.
That's my kink.
I get it. I don't drink like LaCroix, but I like sparkling water.
Yeah.
Like I don't like sparkling water. I like carbonated
Yeah, we
water.
don't fuck with one brand.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh god, this is the moment in the movie where all the villains are like, ah, and then the heroes are like, I don't know if
No
we can
way.
do it. Oh god.
Help!
Over
They're
here,
they're
I need help. And he goes, but I need help.
No,
and he
but
goes,
me.
maybe me. I need help too.
Me.
There's 3 of you. Figure it out. Only one of them is the real Spider-Man. I just want to say it. The guy that has the webs come from his actual body, that's the real
Oh,
Spider-Man.
I was gonna say Andrew Garfield.
His character deserved more love.
Oh yeah, I didn't like those movies, but I loved his Spider-Man. Like,
I didn't watch him because everybody hated on him, but He's such a good actor.
Oh yeah.
Andrew Garfield's amazing.
You need to go watch those.
Yeah.
They're solid. Like they're not. I love the Tom Holland ones are my favorite. Like story wise and just I don't know. I really like Tom Holland. I mean, look at him. He's so dreamy. But I mean, so is Andrew Garfield.
But I don't know. I get people's arguments for why they don't like Tobey Maguire.
No, I like Toby's too.
But he's still my favorite.
Right.
It's mainly just memories
and nostalgia. Yeah.
But he's still my favorite and always will be.
Yeah, I'll always love those original movies. The third one a little bit less.
The third one's not good, but I still love it.
Same. There's so many great memes at least.
Pizza time. He's walking down the street.
Yeah, emo Parker. Fuck. The chat's not showing up on my end. Has Blue said anything else or just poggers?
He just poggered.
He probably left already.
His name is Jakey the Snakey 1738. Oh, I love you, Blue. Oh my god. Not the Statue of Liberty. Anyway.
We gonna talk about Gambino?
Yeah.
Pull up the...
Pull up. That's a different guy.
I have no notes. Just
no, I do. I bet I can help you out.
Well, this is one of my favorite artists ever,
Yeah.
so I figured like I could go pretty well off of memory.
That's smart. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna minimize Twitch. It's kind of just in the way.
So
let's see.
Oh. Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
I had one idea, but I don't want to mess up the stream. I was gonna say I could run another display cable to the TV so we could see the chat, but I don't want to fuck anything up.
Yeah, if you're worried about it, we don't. It's
Okay.
all right. I just put it over to the side while we're talking.
So technically, you know, we would start with Camp. That's going to be the first one we really talk about. From my listen through, I went all the way back and I listened to like the Sick Boy stuff and Royalty and like his mixtapes and everything just because I wanted to like relive it all. I didn't finish the newest album, and that's just because it's the most recent. Like I remembered it, but in my opinion, it's his weakest one.
I hate to say it, it's the worst one.
Yeah, but we can start with Camp.
Yeah. That's where I started. I didn't go listen to mixtapes.
Right.
You showed me a couple.
Yeah. I can't say that like there's a song on here that I don't like. Like I pretty much just like all of his music. It doesn't matter. If one comes on, I'm not skipping it.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to the entire thing. But obviously the song that got me into Gambino, the way I found him, other than just knowing it was Donald Glover, was I remember specifically, I want to say it was on a Black Friday. I was supposed to go shopping with my brother at like Walmart. And so I was laying around and I had downloaded the Vivo app for some reason.
Vivo, yeah.
And I was scrolling through it and one of the videos was Bonfire, Childish Gambino, and I was like, that looks like Donald Glover. And so I clicked on it and I'm like, this shit's crazy. Like this song's fucking wild. And then I was all in at that point.
Oh yeah.
Like
that video is insane.
It completely sucked me into his music. So the highlights off of that album are Firefly, Bonfire, All the Shine, Heartbeat, and I like You See Me. I think those are my favorites off of it. What were your notes on it?
So the songs that I liked were Outside, Firefly, Bonfire, Heartbeat, Hold You Down, You See Me, Sunrise, and That Power.
Well, someone was like, now when you see me in the streets, all they want to do is take pics, and I'm like, okay. And if you feel you're supposed to be, third degree. I think that's Firefly. Yeah, that's Firefly.
I kept hearing the song in my head, keep going, but I knew if I said anything, I'd forget it.
Yeah.
So the first two albums, I was at home, and I was like listening to it and going through the lyrics as the song was playing. So I was like deep dove because I listened to Camp, but like not extensively.
Yeah.
The first song I heard from Childish Gambino, or the first songs I've heard are on this album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, but I think you showed me Childish Gambino. I don't think I discovered him on my own.
Right.
It was either you or Blue.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Blue if you're still here. But yeah, Heartbeat and Bonfire were my favorite at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And especially Bonfire, and just like me and Blue all the time would just rap through it.
I say I could probably do that song from memory at this point.
I can acapella word for word.
Yeah.
I'm not going to because
Yep. One of my
I wouldn't say some words.
Well, no, yeah, obviously we wouldn't go word for word, but every
in my notes I
acceptable
said
word.
Blue and I would rap Bonfire word for word all the time. Besides the no word, obviously.
Well, my favorite memories with that song is I went to the mall by myself for some reason, and as I was shopping, I was in PacSun, and I just hear that siren start, and I'm like, no way.
That's a crazy place to play that
It's like,
siren.
no way. And that snare comes in, he starts rapping. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. This is sick. And I just hear like the manager or like one of the employees go, no, turn it off. And I was like, come on.
Just turn it down a little.
Play it.
Yeah. What does he say?
Okay, it's Childish Gambino. Homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like this coke up my ass crack. Move black girls because, man, fuck it, I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude. I should be running PETA. In Adidas with some short shorts, BOO all over me. My green is where it's supposed to be. Your green is in my grocery. This Asian dude, I stole his girl, and now we got that Koji beef. My dick is like an accent mark. It's all about the over ease.
Drop.
Hot like a parked car.
I sound weird. Okay.
And that's where we stop.
Yeah. So I pretty much, for the first two albums, especially, that being Camp and Because of the Internet, I took notes on almost every song.
Oh, while we're in his early stuff too, I got to go back and shout out Freaks and Geeks off of his project before this.
Yeah.
That's another incredible song. And I got it.
Oh my god.
I got to just look at the name. I want to say there's a song on there that has a line. It's like, she's an overachiever. All she do is succeed. I can't remember what song it is.
Oh, yeah.
Love that one, though. I'm going to Google that line while you read some of your notes.
So, first song on the album, Outside. I love the themes and nods to stuff from the 90s. That's a heavy thing for a lot of his music, but mainly Camp had like a lot of nostalgic feeling.
Oh, yeah. That's off of You See Me. That's off of the Camp EP.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
The synth hits are nice, and I love a good choir. Choirs are cool. And then the switch up in the song, that's very him. He does some switch ups in a lot of songs. The lines paint like a clear picture of what life was like for him. But I wish the song had a hard cut at the end and not like did the trailing off that it does. I wish it just like hard cut.
That would be cool.
Firefly, I forgot about this song, but I
Firefly's so sick.
Instantly remembered it when it started. He says FAG like Eminem, but the way he used it wasn't derogatory.
Right.
But I like
He's said it multiple times in songs.
Yeah.
Now given I would relate it to he used it the same way like Bo Burnham would. Whenever Bo Burnham
it was like people called me that because I was eccentric.
Right. It wasn't him using it in a derogatory way, even though probably shouldn't have been saying it in the first place. But it was I've been called this like all my life kind of thing. I guess like trying to take the hurt or harm that it might have caused him like away from it.
Yeah.
Even if that isn't what he like identified with, it still can like fuck with a person.
Oh yeah,
so
100%. So I like what Kendrick Lamar did on Mr. Morale, and they like cut it, but like the rhyme was obvious, like that's what it was. Lil Uzi did that on his latest project.
I haven't listened to either of those albums.
I think it was Glock in My Purse is the one that I love. Lil Uzi's, it's really good. But it's cut out and it's like, well, I know what you said.
Right.
Anyway, and then Bonfire, again, one of my favorites. Love the rhymes and metaphors. His wordplay is
incredible.
Stupid. It's dumb. I love it.
And it's the perfect meme song. Like, there's been so many different remixes of that song where like you can just throw it on top of like any instrumental and it fits. It's insane.
It must be like the cadence.
Yeah,
I guess.
Still,
because it's almost like he's just talking, but it's like fast.
Yeah. That's rapping. Dude,
you're right. That is just rapping. Love the hook. Super catchy. Having Ludwig do his stuff is super dope. All of Ludwig's instrumentals are sick.
I think it's actually Ludwig.
My bad. His instrumentals fit his like lines and his style just perfectly. I remember hearing the Casey Anthony line for the first time.
Oh my god!
Like when that shit just happened, I was like, "Oh no way! He just said that."
It's like
a baby
Casey
died.
Anthony, fucking hard. That shit's hard as hell.
Beat the beat and murdered it. Casey Anthony. Oh my god, he did not.
I loved the line too. I'm hanging in the islands looking for Earl like Toe Jam. Love that line. There's just, like you were saying, the wordplay, the rhyme scheme, like, it's incredible.
Yeah. All the shine's really good.
Mm-hmm.
We got all the shine.
All these haters. See you.
I really like when he said, "I know it's dumb. That's the fucking reason I'm doing it."
Mm-hmm.
Like his whole rap career is like he's doing it because it's dumb. Not now as much. But like when he started, it was like it's something I could do, so I'm doing it.
There's nothing he can't do. Like,
he's
Donald Glover's incredible. His stand-up is hilarious. His music is incredible. His acting is phenomenal.
Yeah.
His writing and directing is just great too.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I can't think of anyone else out right now that is like as talented in so many different aspects.
Yeah.
Instead of
does
just
everything
one
that
thing.
well.
Right.
Yeah. Like there's people that do a whole bunch of different stuff.
And it's mediocre, but they have their one thing and it's like, this is what I'm good at, but this stuff's I like this too.
Yeah.
Donald's like,
he's the Disney Channel wet dream.
Yeah, if there's something that he wants to do or he thinks would be fun, he fucking kills it.
Yeah.
And I love the way he treats all of it too, is it all has a lifespan. Like, he hasn't done stand-up comedy in forever.
Yeah.
He left that. Atlanta season 4. This is the final season.
I need to watch
and
it.
They weren't planning on it going past 2 seasons apparently.
Oh really?
But they took it to 4, and he's like, "Yeah, this is the end of it. This isn't supposed to be a long thing. This was supposed to be shorter, actually."
There's a story, and we told it.
Right. Same with his music. After he put out his 3rd album, the one with Me and Yo Mama on it. What is that album? Awaken My Love.
Yeah.
After he put that album out, he did a show and was like, "Hey, this is great. I'll see y'all for the last Gambino album." And he said, like, "Yeah, my music career is gonna have a death. Like I want to end it, and that's natural, you know.
I think that's how most stuff should be, because stuff gets taken so far because it's like we can make money from it,
right,
but then like there's no art to it.
I will say I hope his last album
Isn't that one?
that he just like dropped out of nowhere, I hope that was just like a, hey, we're in the pandemic, I'm just gonna put
really
this out.
Felt like it.
Yeah. So we'll see. I just want,
now it's just like, what's he gonna do?
yeah, exactly. As much as I enjoyed Awaken My Love and like that R&B gospel side of him, I want another rap album so bad.
Yeah.
Like I just, because of the internet. I'm sorry, I keep jumping around all over the place.
You're good.
Because of the internet is a perfect album for me. It's a 10 out of 10. And I want to see him get back into that lane because I enjoy it so much. But I'm going to listen to whatever he puts out, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter what he does. He's probably one of the only people I would consider myself like a stan for.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anybody that I'd be a stan for, but he's close. He's close.
My bad. You can keep going.
Letter Home, very reminiscent of the flow and writing and the rest of the album, like a cohesiveness.
Yeah.
Heartbeat, another one of the favorites. The bass being a heartbeat, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
that's another great song. That synth in it, disgusting.
Disgusting. That's a rating we gotta give.
Yeah.
Love the saw synths. It's got like an EDM-ish kind of vibe.
Oh, yeah. He did it.
I think it's a great song for telling the story of a broken relationship that he keeps going back to, because there's some sort of love there for them to be having sex, but like it doesn't work out. It's a great song. It's one of the songs that you should read the lyrics as it is playing. It's great.
He was featured. He did like a verse on an EDM song, and now I can't remember.
I don't think I ever knew that.
I think it's still in my Apple Music. You can keep reading while I try to go find it, but I remember that from high school.
Huh. Backpackers, that's the most rap song on the album.
I love the...
He's just throwing lines left and right.
I love the vocal samples, the huh? Like in the background and stuff.
Less, he's being honest and self-reflective in that song, which is cool. He knows he isn't perfect, but at the same time, he's trying to pull vag.
Do or Die by Flux Pavilion.
Oh, Flux Pavilion. Damn, that took me back.
Yeah.
They had like couple 10 songs maybe around that era that just worked.
I've completely forgot about this song until just now. Hopefully the mic's not picking up. I don't want to get get taken down
It'll be
this
all right.
early into it.
Hold You Down. He's opening up about his childhood, how rough it was. His household was more proper than a black kid's his age, so they bullied him for being white. There's a lot of very 2011 lines in that song. It's fun going back to like wordy, referencey kind of stuff from back then, because it's like
stuff that was relevant when we were in high school.
Yeah,
and stuff.
it's like damn, takes me back.
Yeah.
But you can really tell it's 2011 because of the references to Watch the Throne.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't think of the album name. Which is cool that Ye and Jay-Z are like a heavy influence.
Kanye
for
is
him.
his like music hero, from what I understand. He loves Kanye.
Yeah, and like you can really tell in camp. But after camp, like he kind of just finds his own.
Yeah.
Song Kids, I love the bells. Bells are my favorite instrument. We talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
Bells are so
Love
sick.
a good bell part.
The start of the song is very R&B. The song is very 2010s with the beat and dude in the back going, hey, hey, hey. Noticing a theme in his song structure for the album that the hook is at the beginning and the end and at least once in the middle. But it's like start with the hook, end with the hook. So it's like a sandwich.
Yeah.
You See Me, love the beat with the flute and I said bun. I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say there.
Probably like that was a sound that you didn't know what to say it was, so you just said what it sounded like.
Yeah, bun. The hooks makes me think of Ye. Definitely a major influence. Bro goes in on the second verse, but it feels off beat, and it's all I heard during the verse. For whatever reason, listening to the song, it felt like he was off the beat.
I'll have to go back and listen to that. I don't think I've noticed that before.
It may have just been me in the moment, but I don't know. Song Sunrise, I love the hook, very catchy. Makes me feel like he didn't give a fuck what others are up to. He's just gonna, as he said, blast off. Last song on that album, That Power. All these haters, see you later. It's very cheesy to me now, but I think it was good for that time.
Yeah.
Like
there was a
haters was very common.
There was a lot of references to haters.
Yeah. Regardless, I feel like I'm back in the era of mustaches being the thing. Like girls wearing fake glasses with mustaches on chains or something.
The mustache tattoos.
Yeah.
People were just saying epic bacon and had shirts with narwhals on them and shit. Yeah.
Love the line, I could make a cripple crip walk.
That line's hard as fuck.
It's so simple, but it's like, damn.
Yeah. It really sends a message.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. Okay.
Love the beat switch up and the tempo slow down is beautiful. And then the story at the end is so cool. He's very descriptive in his writing. Like I could see everything he was talking about.
Right.
There's like the story of him on the bus and like talking to the girl and whatnot. Loved it. Anyway, that was me.
Let's go to Because of the Internet then.
Yeah.
You want a bite?
I'm gonna get a bite.
Nom nom, right? We're talking about 2011. Nom nom, dude. You remember Epic Mealtime, dude? Muscles Glasses, dude?
Muscles Glasses. I always wanted to try their fast food lasagna.
Bacon. Even more bacon.
Can you imagine having a fast food lasagna?
I'd probably give you a heart attack.
I want it.
The heart attack?
Maybe. We'll see.
If it's part of it, yeah.
If it's good enough.
It's not real fast food lasagna if you don't have a heart attack. All right, Because of the Internet. I remember the first time I listened to this album. It was on Christmas break. I was working on a puzzle like a fucking nerd that I am. I've graduated from puzzles to Legos. Fucking hate puzzles now.
Legos is just easier puzzles.
Legos are more exciting puzzles and like more acceptable to display. I used to display my puzzles. I would put tape on the back of them so I could hang them up.
That's cool though.
No.
Yeah, it is. Like you put your work into it.
One of the puzzles I had on display was the leg lamp from A Christmas Story.
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah. The other one that I remember was like, it wasn't of New York skyline. It was of Times Square, like all the electric billboards and stuff.
That's cool. That one's cool.
Yeah.
I'll give you props for that one.
That one was fun. But I remember working on the leg lamp puzzle because it was one of the things my mom got for us to do over Christmas break, and I put in my headphones and I just played this album the entire time I worked on it. I just had it on repeat. I love it from front to back. The little weird intro that leads into Crawl. so sick.
Yay! Goddamn.
Yeah, World Star is a incredible song. Crazy references, crazy rhyme schemes.
Again, back to 2013 when World Star was everything.
Oh yeah. I can't tell you how many World Star World Star compilations I used to watch.
I used World Star like YouTube, and I think that's what the point was, but it turned bad really fast.
Yeah, it got crazy. Telegraph Ave.
Yeah.
That song's beautiful. Sweatpants, 3005. The Party, No Exit, Death by Numbers. As much as I love the beginning of this album, I think the little run here at the end that goes Flight of the Navigator, Zealots of Stockholm, Earn, Pink Toes, Earth the Oldest Computer, and Life's Biggest Troll, or Life the Biggest Troll. It's incredible. Like, all the instrumentals are awesome. Like the EDM-ish one on, I think that's Earth the Oldest Computer, or it might be Zealots of Stockholm. I can't remember, but
it's not Zealots.
Then it's got to be
is like.
Yeah, the way that 808 hits is nuts. Well, that it switches up at the end. Like, some synth comes in at the end of that, and then ends with like the snare. Yeah. I think it's Life the Biggest Troll, where it starts off quiet, like a little synth in the background, and then everything just kicks in. It's like, man made the web, we don't need it.
Yeah.
I gotta hear it. Yeah, the drums like slowly fade in. You hear the little synth going. Man made the web. Yeah. I don't know what it is about how he comes in on that, but whenever I hear it, I'm just like,
I love when he goes,
stink face.
Box.
Yeah. Everything I did, put it in a box. I don't know what else to say about this album other than it's perfect, like, in my opinion. I don't skip any of the songs on it. I go back to it regularly when I don't know what to listen to. The screenplay that he wrote along with it is great. All the music videos for that album are incredible.
I love
the
Sweatpants one.
The Sweatpants one where he's going through the diner is sick. The 3005 where he's on the carousel and everything around him starts like falling apart and like burning.
Yeah.
And the teddy bear next to him is like decaying. Sick. Yeah, I was stoked whenever I went to Record Store Day a few years ago and found the deluxe version of that on vinyl that came with the actual screenplay and everything.
That's awesome.
That's one of my favorite records I have. I've also got the camp one that I ended up finding. My biggest regret is, for whatever reason, at Guest Room one time, they had the Kauai and Stone Mountain mixtape on vinyl, and I didn't get it. And it's the only time I've ever seen both of them together.
Mm-hmm.
All I can find now, and I ended up getting, is the Kauai version of it, because he just put that out for Record Store Day last year, and I got it. But for whatever reason, like, I know he sold Kauai, the one half of the album, and then Stone Mountain was just a mixtape that he put out. So it was a two-parter, but for whatever reason, he didn't put them out the same way. But still incredible. What do you have for Because of the Internet?
I'm just going to go through real quick with the songs that I favorited. So, Crawl, World Star, Dial Up, The Worst Guys. This is my own note, just real quick. I wish Chance the Rapper had a bigger part in that song. Because he kind of just did the hook, and that's it.
But I do love that at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Hold on. I get what you're saying about that, because that was kind of when Chance... That's when Chance was at, like, his peak.
Yeah. I love Chance the Rapper.
And so it would have been awesome to hear what a Chance verse on that would have been. A Chance verse I think I fucked up saying that, would have been on it. But I also just enjoy having him on the chorus. Like, it's just fun hearing him in that era on there.
I can't do it.
That one was pretty good. That one sucks. I'm sorry. Probably peeking the shit out of it.
Telegraph Ave, obviously. Sweatpants.
I love the beginning of that where it's somebody walking and getting into the car and you hear the keys jingling and you hear the song starting to play on the radio, and whenever Gambino starts singing it punches in. Like, so sick.
Sweatpants 2005. No Exit. Fly of the Navigator. Zealots of Stockholm. And Life the Biggest Troll. Those are the ones that I liked. I liked the whole album though. Like everything you said, I totally agree with. Here's my notes. Huge album for me. It's an album that really got me into Childish Gambino. The beats and lines were everything I wanted out of hip-hop at the time. This album was always playing for me. I had my license around this time. Around the time this album came out. And, like, the bass on this album busted the speakers in my truck.
Probably from,
Zealots.
Yeah.
Notable songs from memory are Sweatpants and 3005. My opinion changes completely as I look at the lyrics while I'm listening. Like, there are songs on there that I didn't like really at all. Then I'm like, okay, one of the best songs on the album.
If you really want a amazing breakdown of this album, go listen to Dissect, the season where they do every song off of this. It just made me love it even more.
Yeah.
Like, I thought I knew a lot about the lines and, like, the songs, but hearing the analysis everything was planned on that album.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's incredible. Sorry, go ahead. I'm trying to find the specific Dissect TikTok about it where they broke down
that one line about the astronaut spacebar.
No. Yes.
I talk about that in one of my notes.
Okay, perfect.
Crawl, already a better flow change. He's finding his own sound. Still references pop culture. Most artists don't. Like, he doesn't reference, like, here's a brand. Haha, I know about it too. You know, like Casey Anthony. No one else was referencing that at the time because it was so fresh and he just did it. Even better instrumentals than Camp. The flowing and strings that lead into the hype parts are so sick.
The production is outstanding.
Absolutely. Impeccable. World Star, great influence from how hype World Star used to be. Perfect lines to describe the craze. Love the saxophone at the end of it. Having flashbacks from the songs to all the good times in high school, and I'm loving it. Usually I don't like reminiscing on high school, but just having a good time.
Yeah.
Because this album, it was always on when I was having a good time.
Exactly.
Dial Up, lovely interlude. I like...
Is that the one where it's like, I had a dream that everybody could fly? And it's like all pitch shifted and stuff.
I thought that was
and
Flight
he
of the
starts
Navigator.
singing. That might be Flight of the Navigator. I'm mixing up all these songs and it's making me sound like a fake fan.
But yeah, I like instrumentals and interludes on albums. Sometimes they can be unnecessary, but like this is definitely a planned out interlude.
Right. Yeah, because
it feels like there's just more to it.
The album is broken up into acts.
Yeah.
And all of the acts, the entire album is one consistent narrative that goes with the screenplay. And so whenever you read the screenplay, you're supposed to listen to the album and the timing of the songs sync up with what you're reading. It's like...
I gotta look at the screenplay.
The album is a score for this screenplay that he wrote. That, like, he didn't even turn into a movie. Like, he only shot a few music videos and, like, little tiny segments for it. Like, it's incredible.
I gotta look it up. Oh, The Worst Guys. Man, I love Chance. I missed listening to him. Like, acid rap when that came out. Oh my god. On repeat, constantly. But Gambino's rhyme words are really good. The way he isn't forcing rhymes while making a verse that makes sense is insane.
Mm-hmm.
I could never. Out of this world, like, Tang line is ridiculous. And then I'm like, thanks to Dissect.
Yeah, so he rhymes 4 double entendres in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So
4 double entendres in 4 lines.
Yes, and the 4 lines, if you'll let me rewind, are want to take shots, AK. Okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I ball, I'm a ball King James.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uncle Ben and my hand make change. And I'm out of this world like Tang. That's
You
a
forgot
space bar.
some words in there.
No.
You know what's funny? I wrote it all down.
My bad, man. My bad. Just read it off. My bad. I didn't think you did since you just said the space bar line.
Yeah. Well, I
Okay.
didn't know it word for word in the moment.
Right.
Want to take shots, AK? When I ball, yeah, what you said. Want to take shots, referencing insults, and AK referencing the gun, AK-47.
But also,
References the NBA player Andrei Kirilenko,
Yep.
who wore number 47, AK-47, and was known for blocking shots, which leads to the next line, which references LeBron, who was a basketball player, as we know, and actual King James.
I thought he was just an actor. My bad.
That threw me for a loop. I was like, what was he in? Space Jam.
And Trainwreck.
No, Space Jam. Trainwreck is trash. I went and saw that with my mom, and it was the worst decision I ever made.
You saw it in theaters?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad. I watched it just
the
on
best part was Bill Hader.
Oh, yeah.
Where am I? Right.
King James.
Referring to LeBron and King James, who was an extravagant spender, aka balling. Uncle Ben make change also references to money. Uncle Ben being Benjamin Franklin on the 100 bill, and also refers to the change Peter Parker. Hey, shout out, we were just watching Spider-Man. Peter Parker had to make when Uncle Ben dies. Donald was vouched for by many to be the next Spider-Man at one point in time. And Out of This World is a nod to astronauts drinking Tang in space, which is a bar about space bar on a computer.
Fire.
Insane. And that's just that 4 lines.
Yeah.
Like, take one of those lines, put it in another song. That's how all of the songs are.
Right.
It's insane.
One of my favorite jokes about the Spider-Man stuff, too, is from his last stand-up he did, Weirdo, where he's like, yeah, so, there's this petition going around online, and it was like, Donald for Spider-Man. We won't watch Spider-Man unless Donald's in it. And he's like, half the internet was all in for it, and it was awesome. It was great. And then the other half, I don't want this clip to get cut out of sequence.
Kill him.
It's so funny. He's like, the other half was like, he's black, kill him.
Yeah.
Just so funny. Like, I wish that he would have got the chance to actually play him in a movie, but he did get to voice Miles Morales in the first animated cartoon he was in.
Yeah.
So that was cool, at least. But Andy got to star in the first Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland, where
Wasn't he like a IT guy?
He's Miles Morales' uncle.
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, I definitely am a Spider-Man fan, so.
Yeah. Have you into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, I love that movie.
He's
Miles, yeah.
The
uncle. The rapper guy.
The one who was a
evil.
villain,
Yeah.
yes. I can't remember
Well, wasn't
his
he
name.
also a rap artist?
I believe so. I know him and at least in the Spider-Man like Miles Morales game, that's one of the missions. Prowler is the villain name.
Yes. Yeah.
Or vigilante. One of the missions or like side things you can do is your uncle hides all these demo tapes around the city
That's
that
cool.
his uncle and his dad made together. And
That's
so you
sick.
go around and find all the demo tapes.
That's dope. I didn't know where to go from
Me
that, so I
either.
was just like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shadows, slower feeling but fast beat and tempo. It's a love song about how a relationship failed because he couldn't tell the girl he loved her. Telegraph, one of my favorite songs on the album, if not my favorite.
I have to take my first break
Pill?
to FaceTime my wife real
Oh,
quick.
okay. I'll just
She
keep
just
going.
landed in Seattle, so got to go do that. Nobody's watching. It's fine. I can dox her. But yeah, I guess just read your notes. I'm gonna step outside real quick.
Okay. You good? Yep. Okay. Yeah, Telegraph, one of my favorites on the album. Love these poppy kind of feeling of the songs from the 10s. It's in the same lane as Tumblr Girls by G-Eazy in my mind. G-Eazy was cool back in the day, like way back in the day. G-Eazy was dope. Sucks now. Hate it. Sweatpants, another dope music video. That song's always been a banger. Don't be mad because I'm doing me better than you doing you. Had me ready to beat up anybody back in 2013. I'm like, yeah, haters are gonna hate. I'm gonna do me, and you're just mad because I'm doing better than you. I was like 16, not really doing much of anything, so I don't know what got into me with that. 3005 had me in love with girls I didn't even know. Dude's got bars, multiple word plays and references and entendres. You can tell he has these lines come to him so easily, and it makes me angry. Hello. Did she break up with you?
She denied my FaceTime because she found her friend.
Oh, rude.
She said she'll FaceTime me here in a little bit.
The party can see where Awaken My Love came from.
Thought I was done, but that wasn't the case.
Like the feeling of that song carries over into Awaken My Love. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No Exit. You can feel where his mental state is at. It's like he's on some shit, but it's also an inner reflection on how he interacts with the world. Look at the Recluse, referencing to himself as like a recluse, being like someone who keeps to themselves, kind of doesn't go out much, but a recluse is also a spider. Fly the Navigator. Gambino paints these elaborate pictures of an inside look at his life. His storytelling is so intentional, and Ludwig does such an amazing job at accompanying these stories. Zealots of Stockholm's one of the nuttiest 808s ever, and it is the song I believe I was listening to that song when my speakers blew out.
I 100% believe that. I know I blew out some subs in high school playing Work by ASAP Ferg.
That song's lit.
Sorry.
Earn has another Awaken My Love kind of feel. It's jazzy and slower. Pink Toes, very happy feeling song. Love the Janae, how do you say her last name? Aiko?
Yeah, Aiko.
Love her feature. She fits in the song just perfectly. Earth, the Oldest Computer, has an 80s feel with the driving bass and the arpeggio synth going up and down. He definitely wanted his fans to know he's not just a rap artist. He has a unique voice that sounds like voices you've heard before, if that makes sense. Like his voice sounds old. but not like an old person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It has this futuristic sound to it though that helps with the narrative of not wanting to just see an era as he sings that he wants to live forever with this woman he pictures himself with. Life the Biggest Troll. You could tell he's owning who he is, and he's owning the fact that he has money now and people didn't fuck with him back in the day. Love the line "Making dope. It's a trap. Akbar backfired." Here's me breaking that down like I'm Dissect. Which is another instance of how crazy his bars are. Making dope as in drugs. A trap is a place where you make drugs. Making drugs is a trap. Like, that's not smart.
Right.
It's a trap is a quote from General Akbar in Star Wars when they're shot at a deflector shield. When they shot at a deflector shield, which is where backfired comes from, and, you know, bars.
That's a space bar.
That is another space bar, yeah. That's a star bar. Kill me.
I'm sorry. I'm listening to all this, but I think I have like ADD or something, so I'm scrolling through Instagram right now. And I'm just cracking up because all of the suggested accounts that keep popping up for me are female hockey players. Like, damn, my feed has me like down to a T, dude. Like, look, here's one. Okay, goalie.
Right.
Okay, let's scroll up just a little ways. Just second. I swear it was closer. Okay, there's another female goalie.
Is it the same one?
No. Scroll up a little bit more. Here's another female goalie in her team. Jordan, I love you. If you're for some reason tuning in right now, love you.
She tunes in, you're like, look at these women on Instagram.
She's like, I gotta fly home.
Like, look at these women playing hockey. She's just gonna not talk to you ever again and just live in Seattle.
I wouldn't blame her. Alright, so transitioning into... I don't count Kauai as an album. That's an EP. Unless we were doing Stone Mountain 2. Did you take notes on Kauai?
I did, but not many, because I didn't really like it that much.
It's okay. Pop Thieves and Sober are both... I mean, I like all the songs, and I like the little narrative that they have with Jaden playing a young Gambino on it. I think that's fun. What were your quick notes on it?
That was the first time I ever listened to Kauai.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Listening through.
How'd you like Sober?
It has like an indie R&B feel.
Yeah.
I dig the direction he went with it. And it's interesting, like, his transition to different sounds like that. It's, like, smooth.
Right.
Like, he just takes elements from other songs he did before, and he's like, well, I can go that direction.
Right.
Pop Thieves, very R&B. There's like a 90s kind of feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like boy band era. The slight auto-tune makes it not so mundane on the chorus to make it feel good.
Yeah.
Retro, I don't feel that song as much. Felt closer to a filler song for anything.
Yeah.
Which for him is still like a good song.
Right, right.
The Palisades, very 90s. Like the low-key rap voice he uses.
Mm-hmm.
Poke sounds even closer to the sound he has in Awaken My Love. Who is Steve Glover? He's dope.
That's his brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I figured like he was related to him.
Yeah,
But
that's his brother.
I like him. He's cool. Late Night. I'm guessing Gambino wrote the script. Very visual and heavy detail. 3005 Beach Picnic. It was a cool remix. Very chill, kind of hype, lo-fi.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't know what made me just think of this, but another one of my favorite, like, Donald Glover moments is he's talking about how, You know, he used to be like big on Twitter. He was heavy into Twitter, like because of the internet. He was always like having big tweets and stuff. But I remember him saying in like an interview, he's like, I'm a grown man, and it took me forever to realize that my Twitter handle, which is Don Glover, reads as Dong Lover as well.
That's awesome. Dong Glover, dude.
Yeah. Now she wants to FaceTime.
Oh, hey. Sorry, guys. We haven't been able to read chat. Jake the Sneaky said puzzles is poggers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
God, he said poggers twice.
Oh,
Then,
I gotta take my pill.
Mr. Fish says, yo, what's up? I love Childish Gambino. Hey, man. Glad you checked in. So sorry we didn't see the chat. We're, like, reading our notes and trying to check back in. So, sorry about that. Glad you're here. Thanks for coming on in, though.
Real quick, I'll say this before I have to step out. Before you get into Awaken My Love, I can't remember who the R&B artist was, but Gambino was performing a song off of Because of the Internet that was way more R&B focused, and she heard him and was like, that's you? And he was like, yeah. She's like, why aren't you just doing this? And that's like kind of what pushed him in the direction of Awaken My Love.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool, because he's definitely able to just do whatever he wants. He's definitely able to just do whatever he wants, obviously, like, outside of music too, but, you know, like, he just does the different styles of, like, rap, R&B, songs that sound like different eras, and he just does it effortlessly, and it's really sick. I'm gonna chew this pizza real quick. Anyway, so let me check chat. You guys still here? Maybe. I hope you guys are still here. So let me look up Awaken My Love, see what songs I liked on it. Oh, for Kauai, I didn't like any of the songs, or like I didn't hit the heart button on any of them. It's still really good though. Awaken My Love. I'm sure Tanner will go back through it with him, but for me, the songs that I favorited are literally all of them except for California. Hey, I didn't get too far into it. I finished chewing my piece of pizza.
Perfect. My wife said to tell the stream hi.
Hello, stream. I don't know why she told me to say that.
And tell you hi.
Hey, tell Mike to tell the stream hi.
We've got this cheesy little thing set up on our phones now that shows our distance apart.
Oh, does it make you sad?
A little bit. She's 1,527 miles away.
I'm surprised it's not more than that.
Yeah.
She could go further. That's not even like as far as you could go.
And she's probably not coming back. She's probably just going to stay in Seattle with her friend.
It's like, that's not halfway around the earth. What would be the farthest distance she could be away from you while being on Earth? You know, like, it would have to be the other side of the Earth.
Yeah. Which would
'Cause,
probably
like, if
just
you
be
go
an
back
ocean.
this way, unless you're only reading it one direction.
Mm-hmm.
One direction.
Anyway,
so I told them what my favorites were off of Awaken My Love.
Okay, I'll do mine real quick. Me and Your Mama, Have Some Love, Boogeyman, Zombies, Redbone, California, and The Night Me and Your Mama Met.
So for me, it's literally every song except for California.
You don't like California?
No, like, I just didn't favorite.
California.
I didn't like that voice.
I didn't
like it, but it's a little much for me.
I didn't like it the first time I heard it. I was like, But then something about it just grew on me. Like the instrumental's fun, like that trombone in the background.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a fun, goofy song. So I like it.
I don't like goofy. Everything's serious for me. That's actually really close.
Mind.
That's really close.
I've listened to it a lot. Just slap some auto-tune on it. I've got it, dude. I could recreate that song 100%. Yep.
You got any?
Did you just like blue screen? Did you just hard reboot?
Yeah. I froze, dude. My connection got lost.
You're on that dial-up.
Yeah, dude. Anyway.
I love the show iZombie. That was one of my favorite TV series.
Oh yeah, iZombie's dope.
You hitting the salts? You gotta wake it back up. You gotta reboot.
Oh! I put my nose in it on accident. Did it get on my nose?
I don't think it can. Let me get that.
Okay.
Let me get some of
Good.
that.
Thank fuck.
But on the show iZombie, there was one episode where they used the song Zombies on it. And I remember just being like, ooh! Ooh! I went caveman brain when I heard it. Just, ah!
I don't think I even realized that it was Childish Gambino, because, like, I listened to it when it came out. Something not right with it. Woo! He just pass out.
It blue screens me.
Because I remember listening to it when it came out, but I'm not sure that I listened to it all the way through. It's like none of these songs really like.
They're not impactful. Like you don't have those core memories like you do with No, I get that.
But after listening through it, it's my favorite album of his.
And I can get why. It's a very good album. All the instrumentals are sick. His singing improved so much.
Oh my god!
On that album,
it's vastly different from because of the internet.
Yeah, you got hints of like what he could do vocally.
Yeah,
but then he just took it to an entirely new level, and it's awesome. It's what makes his discography so much fun to go through because none of it is the same.
Yeah,
like he just keeps growing and expanding what he's able to do.
Yeah,
and it just makes it so interesting to listen to.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
You want me to go through?
Yeah, go through your notes.
Me and Your Mama has a lot of tension. Can feel it building to something. This is like, so like my notes, I was listening while at work. So I'd just be like, here's my thought. This is what I'm currently thinking. Like, some of, like, the notes start from, like, when the song starts and the notes end when I'm like, all right, I don't really have anything else to say on this song. So, Me and Your Mama starts out, has a lot of tension. Feel it building to something. Obvious rock influence. Maybe a little James Brown. Definitely feel Alabama Shakes in it.
Yes.
I love Alabama Shakes. I have the...
It's like the Black Album.
It's the live recording. So good. Showed my mom. My mom was like, "Oh, you gotta play this for me more." I was like, "That's cool that you like them."
Yeah.
Have Some Love, Rock Feel Again. This is me like, oh, another
it's got that,
rock
like,
song, but I didn't know that it's
song.
like the whole album is kind of like that.
Yeah.
Some soul or gospel kind of influence in it.
This is gonna be a weird reference, but that song, the feeling of it, like, it's a song. It gives the feeling of like he's trying to invoke change, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's trying to invoke change, but it doesn't come off as corny. It comes off as genuine.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what 21 Pilots were going for on their last album with that one song that I fucking hate, where it talks about like, you know, we need to do better. We need to come together and make change.
He's like really preachy.
Yes, he's very preachy, and he he likens like cultural change to him teaching himself how to play guitar via YouTube. And I'm like, bro, you're so unaware. Like, you're so
in
up
the
your
moment. He's like, "Oh my god, that's genius."
bars. It's like you are so far up your own
Yes,
ass
Tyler,
right now.
yes, Tyler.
He snapped.
And Josh is like, "I hit drum.
I hit drum good.
Do you like my eyeliner?" Debbie.
I forgot he's with Debbie, dude.
Freaking Debbie. Boogeyman. Slightly remember this song.
With the gun in my hand,
Love that direction that he went.
I'm gonna get you.
He's so flexible in terms of his talent. I don't know if he does gymnastics, so I can't
Probably.
say his body, maybe.
There's nothing that man can't do.
Love the cowbell. Love a good cowbell. It's not labeled explicit, so I guess the N-word doesn't count. Because he says the N-word in that song, and it's not labeled explicit.
Huh.
I don't know if he like got away with it or like no one noticed.
Maybe it's the amount that you say it. I don't know.
Maybe. I know if I said it, the song would get deleted.
For good reason.
So like, why is it fair that he gets to say it?
Well, I don't know. Donald Glover on his 2013 special, or 2012 special, Weirdo, said that white people need to start saying the N-word.
Well, let me say, 10 years later, I think he was wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
I think him now would probably disagree with that.
High school brained me, simpler brained me was like, yeah, dude.
Like, I should.
We should be
and
able
then
to
never
say
did.
it. Yeah, yep.
You're like, I'm scared. It's wrong. I'm not, Donald. I won't.
I won't. You can't make me.
Shoot it. Shoot it. I don't care. Shoot it. Zombies feels like a song you could randomly stumble upon on a vinyl you find in a pile.
Yeah, I like that.
But it's like in a good way.
Right.
It's like, damn, this song's really
it's
lit.
a gym. Yeah.
Love the humming choir.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
All I see are zombies.
Yeah, man.
Pretty close.
Like,
that was more Christopher Walken. My bad. I was thinking about,
all I see was cowbells.
whenever you said more you love the cowbell.
More
I just
cowbell.
immediately was trying to think, can I pull off a Christopher Walken to try
I
to
have
do
a
right
fever.
now? I got a fever. More cowbell.
I have a fever. Only cure is more cowbell.
Oh wait, no, I think I got it.
Mine's very rudimental.
I have a fever. And all I need is more cowbell.
Is that just like a generic white guy? Or is like that's so specific? Because I've heard that voice before.
This is Joe Swanson.
Oh God, yeah. This is a very generic white man.
Yeah.
Hello.
Cusco.
Cusco's poison.
Cusco's poison. Cusco.
Oh, they love her. Was that good?
Yeah, that was. I thought she was in the room. That was crazy.
Pull the lever.
Pull the lever.
That was more Marge. That was more Marge Simpson.
Homie.
That was pretty. I've never tried a Marge before.
That was pretty good.
Homie.
Oh my God, that sounds painful.
It's not that bad.
Oh, homie.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, I swear.
Riot.
You like that, chat? Did that sound good? Can I
Let's
get
see.
some poggers in the chat if you like that Marge Simpson?
Mr. Fish. Ooh, let me try that again. Mr. Fish. Donald Glover is a talent. He's super funny. He's a great actor and makes amazing music.
Facts.
Besides the smelling salts, what supplies do you guys have?
Well, I chugged a Monster before we started recording, or
That's
before
smart.
we went
I did
live.
not bring any energy drinks.
I have one in the fridge if you need one for later. We've got the smelling salts. We've got a box of Pop-Tarts, Liquid IV, baked barbecue Lays, some white cheddar Cheez-Its.
Got za on the floor.
Yeah, we got some za.
In a box. It's not just loose.
Yeah.
We're not that reckless.
We got some za, some Parmesan bites, and some cinnamon twists just strung out on the carpet.
It's all in one stack. Organized by size of slice. Like, I want that size. Jenga!
Other than that, that's all we've got. Other than that and, like, what we have to try to keep us awake, like video games and card openings and Legos. So...
We're going to basically just be running off of hope that we stay awake.
Yeah. I feel like once we hit the, like, 3 a.m. mark...
We're going to have to just push past the threshold of being tired, and then it's going to be like, fuck, I can't sleep.
Right. That's why I'm thinking once I hit, like, the 3 a.m. mark, I'm going to be like, okay, I've got this.
Yeah.
But getting to that mark is going to feel like an eternity.
Yeah.
What's
going to be rough is when it's, like, daytime tomorrow, and we're like, well, we got to keep going.
Yeah, well, we're still in here.
That's why it's going to be good. Like, got to step out for some air.
Yeah. And I'm hoping it's, like, cool enough early in the morning and, like, late tonight that we can just open up this door to get that fresh air coming in and not have to have the AC blasting.
That would be nice.
That would probably help.
Right. Good news, though. Almost 2 hours in.
Fuck yeah. And we said that this would probably only take 2 hours for the podcast segment.
Yeah, and we're not even done.
Yeah, given we're not treating it like a normal podcast episode. We're
Absolutely not.
We're fucking around way more.
You're basically seeing the podcast without editing.
Yeah.
Is what this is.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Did they sound off about my Marge voice?
How did you guys like the Marge voice?
Can I get some Omega lols or poggers in the chat? Poggers! Do that girl's voice.
Poggers!
Poggers!
The song Riot. It's just like right back into it.
Yep.
The song Riot. Very 70s. James Brown. Too short of a song. Wish it was longer. Redbone. Obviously a bop. Very sick. Enough said. I mean, everybody knows Redbone. It's like one of his most popular songs, if not his most popular. California, happy sounding song. Love the auto-tune. Not my favorite song, though.
Look at this blunt slide I just hit. Hang on.
Oh, smoking. Get it? Because it's
Hang
blunt.
on. Y'all can't see this.
Oh!
Rad.
That was
was fucking rad.
I forgot about this game, I'll be honest. I haven't played it in a while. Song Terrified. Love the bass in the beginning. Has a lot more of an 80s feel.
I love that song just on the part where he goes, "Who?" Like, it sounds incredible.
I wonder how he got to that point where he's like, I need to add that in the song.
I don't know, but I'm glad he did. Like, sorry.
No, you're good. I like that airy keys.
Yeah.
And, of course, the bells. Yeah, like, when he's like, you know what I need? Like a, ha! Or like a, ooh, no, Here record real quick.
Oh, that you're the one.
Woo!
Love that. Very like, yeah, exactly. I was just about to say MJ-esque.
Baby Boy.
Yep.
Really reminiscent of Alabama Shakes. Which is a good thing. Slow. Sounds vintage. He fucking killed that direction that he went with that album.
Yeah.
Nice soft keys in Oregon. Ludwig is a genius.
Facts.
The Night Me and Your Mama Met. Fun looping guitar with like a wag effect. Choir singing oohs. Guitar wailing a solo. Fun. It's a fun song. You could tell I wrote these notes a while ago, so now I'm like, what?
What did I mean by this?
What's happening? Stand Tall. There's like a wah bass. Really weird. I think when I said fun looping guitar with a wag, I think it was supposed to be wah.
Probably.
wah bass, which is weird, but I liked it. Slow and chill compared to the rest of the album. Soft, nice instrumental and vocals. And then in the middle of me writing notes, I was like, "Oh, the switch up!"
Yeah.
And then I was like, "The sax and the flute." And then I put the emoji.
Fuck. Here, get it. Yeah, did you do it right at the camera?
It's like
Period.
have you
period.
seen that?
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
One of my favorite subreddits.
Bro. Oh man.
And
What
now-
else you got? I gotta move on. I'm getting.
I'm getting flustered. So that was Awaken My Love.
Oh, sick. Okay, so here's my problem with the next album. I really enjoy it. It's got some very good songs. The problem is 90% of the album doesn't have song names. They have timestamps because it's one continuous listen.
Yeah.
Only Algorithm, Time, and 1238, which is still a timestamp, but it at least has the featured names on it to let me know that it's different. So it's hard to remember the songs that I like that don't have the features listed on it.
Yeah.
But I love the Time song with Ariana Grande. That song I know he used at one point in like a commercial or on his movie Guava Island that he did with Rihanna, which is really good.
Yeah.
Did someone just comment?
Mr. Fish says the impression was amazing. Do a brain from Family Guy, and then he did the emoji that I did, and he goes, Brian from Family Guy. Oh man, I done goofed.
Whenever you said brain from Family Guy, I was like, fuck, I don't know who that is.
What's a brain?
Yeah. Is he thinking of Pinky in the Brain? I have to hear. I gotta look up Brian's voice to try to get
Seth
it.
MacFarlane.
I gotta
Just
hear
his
it.
voice.
But Time featuring
Stewie.
Ariana Grande, 1238 with 21 Savage, is really good. There's one song on there where it's just him telling a story about him like going to this girl's house and they eat like psilocybin and it's just like them fucking.
Oh yeah.
I really like that one, but I think my favorite song is the one with 21 Savage on it, where he's doing like that Playboy Cardi type voice.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I love that song. It's not his best album. It's his worst
Yeah.
one. I will say that for sure.
It's hard to like
Sorry,
think of a timestamp
right.
for a song and be like, yeah, I know what song that is.
Exactly. Listening to it all the way through is really cool. It's a really cool experience.
Yeah, it's something everybody should do.
But it's not one that I see myself going back to hardly at all. Sorry, I just got a suggested YouTube video as soon as I clicked on here. That is Jack Harlow seeing a chiropractor. It's one of those chiropractic videos, but it's Jack Harlow getting worked on.
Why is his hand so big? He got his hand like up like that, and it's huge. I'm trying to make it look like it does on the.
Dire situation I'm in, but can I hump your leg for 15 uninterrupted
Kind of like that.
Can I hump your leg for 15 uninterrupted seconds?
Not bad.
Can I? Fuck.
That one sounds pitched up.
It does.
Me? I like the sauce.
Me? I like the sauce. That was to Joe. Me? I like the sauce.
Me? I like the sauce. Oi.
Hey, barkeep. Whose leg you got to hump to get a martini around here?
Your impression
sure.
of Brian is just a guy.
Cool Whip?
Cool whip.
Cool Whip. I feel like I'm kind of close.
It's not bad.
You're saying it weird. Why are you...
You're just saying it.
I feel like in my head, my voice is Brian. I hear no difference.
I'm Family Guy.
I am the Family Guy.
I have a family. I'm a guy. How am I not Family Guy? Well, I am missing a member.
This might be dark for the podcast. I meant to send this to you in a text, but I'm kind of glad I'm doing this now. I saw your dad on Wednesday.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, while we were burying my grandmother, I went to try to find like where my grandma and stuff is buried, and I was walking and Jordan goes, "Hey." And I turn and sure enough, there it is. And I'm like, "Hey."
Did he say anything or was he a dick?
Yeah, he didn't really say anything. He just kind of looked at me and I was like, "I get it. I'm gonna leave him alone."
Yeah. We'll let you rest. Man, you look rough.
No, he looked very well like put together and like
Yeah.
yeah, he was being kept up with, you know.
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
No, it's funny.
What notes do you have on this?
Oh, so I'm just gonna go through. These song titles mean absolutely nothing when I'm saying them out loud, but 1910 is cool. 3222, 3531, 4226, and 5349.
Yeah, hearing you read those,
Yeah,
I can't
that's
tell you.
fucked.
I can't tell you what any of those sound like, but as soon as I heard them, I go, "Oh yeah, that one." Like
Oh, yeah?
that song.
I'm not able to do that. I have no idea what any of those songs
No,
sound
I'm
like.
saying if I was to hear it,
Oh,
I would immediately
yeah,
go, "Yes,
yeah.
that is that one." Yes, I get it.
Yeah. First overall note, first time listening. This first song is 0.00, and I was like, back on his hip hop. It's very spacey. Algorithm, the song Algorithm.
That song's sick.
It's like math hop.
Yeah, and like the end, I love the vocal effect where he's like talking in that low, deep voice, and he's got like a
robotic.
yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
vocoder, but it's very robotic sounding. And then I love the weird like transition breakdown at the end.
He's like wailing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
people wailing, and there's like tribal sounding drums just being banged
One of my
on.
notes was like, it reminds me of the Black Panther soundtrack.
Because Ludwig made the Black Panther soundtrack.
That makes a lot of sense.
He
I did not know that.
He produced that soundtrack for Kendrick Lamar with
That's
Kendrick
sick.
Lamar. And I'm pretty sure he did the entire score for the movie as well.
That makes a lot of sense.
He also did the score for The Mandalorian, if you didn't know that.
I did know that.
And he did it on very short
a lot
notice.
of a lot of that is like, I wouldn't say similar, but like
in the same realm.
you telling me that he did Black Panther and also that, it makes sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
the Mandalorian has a lot of those kind of drummy,
Yeah.
like the do 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 do. But
I can't
but
remember-
it's drum. It doesn't sound like that.
Right. I can't remember what the drum is called, but it's like an African tribal drum where you can actually squeeze it to pitch shift it.
Yeah.
I don't remember what those are called. Jakey the Snakey, you're a music nerd. What's it called?
He actually took an African drumming
Right.
class.
That's what I thought,
Yeah.
so that's why I thought he might know it.
I don't know if he's still in
Jakey,
here.
if you know it, sound off in the chat.
The song Time, Ariana Grande. Definitely feels like a 2022 project. 2020 project, not 2022. People Stuck Inside has like a certain tone to it.
Yeah.
Like if you played me an album and didn't tell me it was made in 2020, I could probably be like, yeah, they made that during the pandemic.
Yeah.
It's kind of like just like it feels self-produced, but not in a bad way.
Right.
It's hard to describe, but like
You can hear
you
a
can
difference,
hear it,
though.
Yeah. 1238, the voice he's using on his rap is reminiscent of some other rapper, and I don't know who. But he's like, it's like not his rap voice.
2038, is that what you said?
1238.
1238. It's Playboy Cardi.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. And then 21 Savage feature is not bad. Doesn't quite fit into the feel of the song, but I like it.
Yeah.
1910, it's a dope pop song. Has a bouncy bass line.
Mm-hmm.
That feel that the previous album had. Old but new,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
No, I get that.
2419 has a feel like Redbone. The flow is kind of similar. It's like a weird pulsing pitch in his singing. Kind of soft rock, slow dance R&B. Like, it's like all of that put together.
Yeah.
And then the end freaked me the fuck out.
I don't remember what the end
I
of it
don't
is.
either. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, it's him going with like drums in the background. I'd been listening to like paranormal podcast, like binging it, so that's probably why it freaked me out. Because when that comes into the song, it's like, boom. It's not like a gradual kind of thing.
Right. It just punches you.
Yeah, and I think it's because I was listening with one earbud in, and I was like, who the fuck is making that noise? Stop it. 3222, love the instrumental. Sequencers are dope. Like the high-pitched kind of mumble song chanting. Also has like a Black Panther feel. This sounds so fucked. To just be like, yeah, it's like Black Panther.
I know what you mean, though.
Like the soundtrack.
Yes.
He's just having fun, and love hearing just people just do whatever they want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Which is very 2020. People are just like, I want to do this, so I'm just going to do it.
Right. I'm not doing anything else, so fuck it.
Yeah. You can also hear like the Kanye influence on that one.
Yeah.
Wish I knew what that song sounded like. 3531. I don't know what he's going for, but I love it. Nothing ever makes me want to dance, but this song does. I don't know what that song sounded like.
It's a raving review.
Yeah, it is. 3928 has an 80s feel. Layered voices and slight instrumentals. I think it's more like vocal heavy. 4226, I'm horrified again. Okay, never mind, we good. Easily my favorite of the album so far. Chill lo-fi with a fun, happy hook. I feel like summer. I feel like summer.
Oh yeah, that was on.
Great.
That was on his Guava Island movie. If you've never seen that, it's great. It's the one with Rihanna in it, because that movie also has "This Is America." In
Oh
it
really?
Too. Yeah.
Huh. I gotta watch
Arguably one of his best songs as well. That's another song I remember the exact place I was the first time I heard it. I was laying in bed, and it was the first thing I saw when I woke up. Is I clicked on YouTube, and it was Fantano reacting to the song and reviewing it, and I immediately turned it off as soon as I realized it was a Gambino thing, and I listened to it like 10 times in a row, just watching the video and like discovering new things in the background every time I watched it. Just like, this is great.
I need to look into more like the side stuff that he doesn't really like, that doesn't get like talked about, I guess.
Yeah.
Like the mixtapes and like the
You know that song
screenplay.
though, right? This is America.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Shit, that would be bad if I didn't know that song, honestly.
Yeah. I was about to make you leave.
This is America, Michael. Out. Sorry, I didn't know. God. 4748. It's like jazzy, but salsa-y. Maybe a little soul. What is happening? That was my note. 5349. Lots of energy. Love the voices he has in the song. Makes me snake face. And then that's
the
album.
highest review a musician can give another musician.
Yeah,
It's just
for
if you're playing a show and you see somebody doing the stank face, you're like, we're ripping.
Yeah.
We're fucking ripping.
Yeah. Bad news, the Blue Jays just lost to the Rays.
Yikes. What does that mean for their season?
They're still going, but
Okay.
they're neck and neck kind of in the wild card, so it'd be better if they'd won.
Right. And how many games are left?
Not a lot. Let me look.
You got it.
So they play up until the 5th of October.
Okay, so it's coming up.
Yeah. They have
Ooh-wee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games left. M's in my bank account.
Oh my god. Well, we haven't had to do this in a long time. Time to pull out the list. And put Gambino on it.
This is tough. What category?
That's exactly what I was just thinking about.
I don't want to put him in a category on his own, but he kind of deserves it. But he's also like, do we do like we did MGK, where he started as rap or hip hop?
I guess so. So I'll do
He's
like,
at the top of whatever it is. I'll just say that.
I'll read off the ranking.
I don't feel like we should put him with rock.
No. But reading off the rankings so far, in the minor leagues, we have Chappell, Woe Is Me, Nightmare's Favorite Weapon. Joe Pesci is in his own category. For rap, we've got Mac Miller, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Eminem. Rock goes Foo Fighters, Nirvana, 4 Year Strong, Issues, Wage War, Creed / Limp Bizkit, A Day to Remember, Nickelback, MGK. Pop goes Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande. R&B hip hop goes Frank Ocean. Indie alternative, Sticky Fingers. So my first thought is, I know something he's said is like, he has kind of wanted to make pop music, but like with a punk take on it, where like he wants to do things, he wants to make pop music but interesting, you know what I mean?
I can kind of see where he's going with that.
And he's gotten more into the pop side of things. He's always had some poppy sounding songs,
yeah,
but he's gotten way more heavy into that side of it. So I say it's between rap, pop, or R&B and hip hop.
I feel like he's more pop now.
Okay.
I think it would be fair to put him in pop
Yeah.
until we get like some subgenre from somebody that like he might fit into more.
Right. I just typed Frank Ocean because I just read his name.
He's tough. Every album is like a different genre.
Right. I'm just going to put
Camp
him.
was very rap. Because the internet was more hip hop. Awaken My Love, or
Yeah, Awaken.
yeah,
Or Kauai.
Kauai
It was
was
pop.
more, yeah, like
It was
really
like pop
soft
rap.
pop.
Yeah.
And then Awaken My Love was more like,
Gospel, pop, rock,
yeah, a little bit of everything. And then this last one is just like
all of it combined.
weird,
Yeah.
just whatever.
Let's put him top of pop. Childish Gambino, top of pop right now.
There you go, guys.
We did it. We finally talked about an artist.
24 hours?